Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the Oakland Coliseum. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Oakland A's. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Jose Peraza is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. And that brings up Scott Schebler.
Left fielder Scott
into the windup and the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And that's in there, 2-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Scott Schebler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked the guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Gennett rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. So digging in now, Ramon Lanier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ramon Lanier.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Jed Lowry comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Charlie Blackmon
Lays off 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping up now, Matt Chapman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
batting fifth.
Standing in, Stephen Piscotty. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start.
And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The throw into second. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Digging in, Marcus Semien. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now. So coming to the plate, Kurt Castle, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that's taken for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's dropped. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hamilton is there to put it away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The right fielder, number 19, Carlos.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
Batting 8.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
Josh Bell.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Hamilton.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now that's popped up, calling for it, Olsen, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Ramon Lanier. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance? Jed Lowry. He singled his last time up.
Lowry.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Lowry will take the turn and hit for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez coming on. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott Schebler.
Scott Schebler stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now batting,
Striding in, Scooter Gennett. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and this will land foul. Another try at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
left fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Olson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Grounded to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Castle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castle.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
This is line to left. Shebler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Cincinnati, first baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
And Zimmerman has a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. At the plate,
Now
Tucker
batting.
Barnhart comes
Catcher,
into this at bat
Tucker
0 for 1 in the
Barnhart.
ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right
Here's
fielder,
Cargo,
number 19.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos
He's 0 for 1 thus
Gonzalez.
far. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Josh Bell the next to
Designated
hit.
hitter,
0 for 1
Josh
for him here in this
Bell.
one. Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's got it. Lowry. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
number 6.
2 men on, 2
Center
away
fielder,
here in the
Billy
fourth.
Hamilton.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. So far, 0
Leading
for
off the
1 with a
fourth inning,
flyout.
Center fielder,
Into the windup and the
Kevin
pitch.
Kiermaier.
Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right
Ready once
fielder,
again,
number 9.
Ramon Lanier.
Ramon
0 for 2 on his
Lanier.
line thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in once again, Jose Peraza.
Leading off
It's
for
been an 0
Cincinnati,
for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jose Peraza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
And that brings up
Left
Scott
fielder.
Shebler. No hits in 2
Shebler.
trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
The batter, number
Here's
20.
Nolan Arenado. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, the top of the fifth is still alive. Ready for another shot now. Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider right over the middle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Schebler is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the
Third
plate,
baseman.
Matt Chapman. He's
Chapman.
0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gennett is there. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting.
Outfielder
Left fielder,
Stephen Piscotty the
Stephen
next to hit.
Piscotty.
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 2-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Gennett is there for it, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He doubled
Leading
earlier
out
and
for
carries a
Cincinnati.
2 for 2
First
line into
baseman,
this appearance.
Ryan
Fernando
Zimmerman.
Rodney
Your
takes over to
attention,
start the 6th. Next
Now
inning
pitching
on the
and
mound,
hitting for
Jesse
Cincinnati,
Winkler.
Number 33, Jesse Winkler.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Tucker Barnhart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Right fielder number 19.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the. Ready once again. Matt Olson. He'll lead it off.
First baseman, Zach Olson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Kurt Castle. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He's around first, heading for 2. He'll get it into second, and going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Kevin Kiermaier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now after the 2-out double, they want to make sure to get someone out there who can score on a base hit, so we'll see a pinch runner out at second base. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
The tag, and he is out. Josh Bell the next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line drive to left. Piscotty is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
And here's Jose Peraza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Throw into second, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Too high. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ramon Lanier. Chris Hatcher.
Ramon Lanier.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
First offering on its way.
Shed.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton ranging back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here it comes. And that is in there for a two-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit. Stepping up now, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Nolan Arenado.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now the pitch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Scooter Gennett stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
I like that pitch right there. A nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Chris Hatcher. And he's getting his first, number 27. Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Gonzalez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The first baseman, number 55.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Jeurys Familia is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Chopped weakly to the left. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get. Michael Lorenzen will come on in.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Coming to the plate now.
Michael Lorenzen.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Gonzalez coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So digging in now, Matt Olson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So striding in, Marcus Semien. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Falling for it, Schebler. And that ends the inning. In now, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead it off against Jerry's Familia, who'll try to close the door in this one. Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
For the Athletics, number 45, Blake Trinan.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Semien is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Peraza. He doubled his last time through. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now batting.
Now in the box,
fielder.
Scott Schebler. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Chapman onto the grass, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. On MLB Network. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ramon Lanier is in to start things off here as he looks. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Second here tonight. Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A check at the bag by Gallardo. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early. Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's a late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And whoop, this pitch sails right by his back. Bad spot that time. It's ball 3.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Lays off 1-0. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Batting second.
So stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Stephen Piscotty.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. In there, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Andrus with the backhand on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman.
Digging in, Matt Olson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a looper to left. Mazzara over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping in, Kurt Castle.
Kurt Castle.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Chu is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Piscotty ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. For Chirinos, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. High pop-up. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazzara. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, and it's 0-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. down. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor has a beat on it. One down. Digging in to try it again, Ramon Lanier. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Chu has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Riding in once again, Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ripped on the ground to first. Gallo scoops it up. The tag, and he is out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He reached on a single in his first try. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled at the plate. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
All right, fielder number
Shin-Soo
17.
Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance. Charlie Blackmon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Charlie
0-1.
Blackmon.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
How about him?
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The runner scores from second. Chapman rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. Now batting.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. The 0-2 home. This is in the air out to left field. Mazara's under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. A base hit in his first trip. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Kurt Castle. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Number 29.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Joey Gallo now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Gallo.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Heaney is there for it. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there are 2 gone now.
Catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Chirinos. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And a ball 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That misses. 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in once again, Ramon Lanier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now another 0-2. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Kiermaier is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. Here's Jed Lowry now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Jeffrey
Jed Lowry. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 63.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Now batting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball.
Number 7, Matt Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner toward short, and this is down for extra bases, and it might chase everybody home. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, Matt Olson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up though. Strong hands.
Here's the 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Castle.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Piscotty arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The left fielder, number
Digging
30.
in, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Lanier. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ramon Lanier. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the sixth inning. Ready for another chance, Jed Lowry. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
On to first, a double play. Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's 1-for-2 in the ballgame. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ballgame. So we'll go at least one at bat deeper into the top of the sixth after that 2-out success.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch of the at bat. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for
Ready
Oakland,
for another shot
left
now,
fielder,
Stephen Piscotty. He was retired
Piscotty.
via the ground ball last time up. And that misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this. Alex Claudio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Castle. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The batter.
So striding in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Adrian.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Joey Gallo becomes out number 2 this inning. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Lanier sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Ramon Lanier. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
The batter,
striding in, Jed Lowry. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Set to deal on 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Charlie Blackmon started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
There is Andrus. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Into the box, Matt Chapman. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
This one's down to third. Chapman is up with it, and he's retired 1 away. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw gets him 2 down. At the plate, Elvis Andrus. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Into the box now. Stephen Piscotty. He'll try and lead. Chris Martin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Matt Olson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike.
Number 10.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. So coming to the plate, Kurt Castle.
Kurt Castle.
On the ground up the middle. Scope is there. Andrus on to first, and they get them both. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Softly hit toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Stepping in, Chris Taylor is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. One-0 count. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out.
Fielder number 17.
Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. One out and a runner on third. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The third baseman.
Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And set to stand in, a guy who seems to get better with age. The dangerous Adrian Beltre. Kiermaier coming on. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete